Guys, we are back. We are so back, guys. And whew, guys, shout out to the subs first of all. I gotta say it every fucking video, literally, because for real, I fucking love all you guys. So shout out to all the subs for reals. And especially for a video like this, guys, shout out to all the guitar players out there. You know what I mean? Like whether you're subbed or not, whether you're even watching or not, just shout out to all the guitar players. You know what I mean? Guys, I'm so hyped to watch this video. Like, I'm so excited. I can't believe I never seen this. I was uploaded 9 years ago. How the fuck am I just seeing this video? I'm like a huge Les Paul fan, which is crazy. I've never seen this video. So what is there to say, guys? I kind of just want to get into it. Because if I don't shut up and just press play right now, I'm gonna ramble about Les for like half hour. Like I will never. I could fucking ramble about Les for fucking hours and hours every day. Les is literally like the great, like so fucking amazing, so amazing. You guys already know, amazing guitar player, amazing fucking innovator, just fucking ridiculous. Like what is this? Surprisingly though, I will say this is for the guitar players out there. Surprisingly, I've never owned a Les Paul. I've played guitar majority of my life. Like most of my life, I've just spent playing guitar. I had one, but it was like a copy. It was like some like cheap Chinese copy. I had it for maybe like a month, and I sold it. And that's it. I've never owned a Les Paul, surprisingly. Even though I've spent so much. I got a guitar of my own. You guys know guitars my whole life, right? You know how much time how much time in my life has been spent listening to Les Paul. Like, just listening to his music, you know what I mean? Like, actually, matter of fact, you know how much of my time, I'm rambling, guys, I don't give a fuck, you know how this channel is, guys, I ramble my ass off. Guys, you know how much of my time has been spent just fucking sitting and trying to learn his solos and shit, trying to learn the fucking, all those licks and all those runs, and, you know what I mean, guys? Like, come on, guys, like, Les is literally the greatest. I still... It's very hard to say because again, if you guys know me, we haven't done any on this channel. We will eventually. Lenny Bro, guys. If you don't know Lenny Bro, please go look up Lenny Bro. In my opinion, he's the greatest guitarist of all time. But right up there with Lenny for sure is Les. Like Les is, I could argue, I can't put him above Lenny because to me Lenny is the all-time great. But on some like debate club shit where you know what I mean? Like if you're like in high school and you're on the debate team and you just have to argue for a point even if you don't agree with it, just to argue. On that type of shit, I could legit argue that Les Paul is the greatest guitarist to ever live. I could fucking totally, like, guys, Les is... So guys, like, do me a favor, guys, please, after this fucking video, do me a favor. Or even right now, as a matter of fact, thumbs down my video right now, close this video, and go put on some Les Paul. Don't watch my dumbass ramble about Les and watch this video. Go fucking actually hear Les. Les is... Guys... Guys, I'm telling you, you won't regret it, guys. So much of my life has been spent just listening to his recordings. Like, I tell you, so much of my life has been spent just with a guitar in my hand, fucking going back note by note. But, guys, the first time I learned how to play that Bye Bye Blues solo... That's like the very first thing I ever remember transcribing from Les. Which, like, man, it took me a little while, but so far, guys. Can I still do it? Can we still do it? Fuck it. This is the spirit of this channel, guys. This channel's all over the place, guys. I don't give a shit. I don't have an electric right now, though. Well, I do, but I don't feel like plugging in and setting up. Plus, is my electric right now. I have a Mustang, but I got like 13 flat wounds on it, so these are 13s also actually. So my point is I'm not gonna be able to do the bend probably well, but on that solo when he goes. Yeah, where'd it go? Fucking, you guys tell I haven't played it forever. Where'd it go? Ah, guys, can you tell I haven't played in like a few days? I sound sloppy as shit. Yeah, I have to stretch my finger. But guys, when I first learned that shit, guys, was the first thing I ever transcribed from Les. Or when I can't do it. Like, I don't have a cutaway. The first time I learned, like, guys, the first time I learned how to play all that shit, you know what I mean? No, how's this other one? High the moon go? High the moon. Where does he go? And he goes. What does he do, guys? Les is the Les is the best, guys. Guys, when he guys, you remember Bing Crosby when he went. You go with it? What does he do? I forgot how the fuck that's up, man. I haven't played that shit in years. But guys, how does he start it? He goes. I haven't played it in like a few days, guys. Kiss me once, then kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Guys, Les is literally the fucking greatest, guys. I fucking love that. I don't know what it is, though. I've never been really a big fan. I do fuck with Les Paul's, like the guitar itself. I fuck with them. I mean, I've had so many friends throughout the years. Cause you know, I mean, most of my friends I've always made friends with like musicians, usually guitar players. I've known a bunch of people who have fucking Les Pauls. I've played them. I've played many Les Pauls over the years, but I don't know. I just never really got into them. Which sounds weird as much as I love Les, but like so I don't know. I just never really got into them. But if I was to ever get one, and when I do eventually get one, because I do want to get one eventually, what I want is a Black Beauty for sure. Is my whole point of rambling. Is to say I've always been like, if I ever get a Les Paul, though, it has to be the Black Beauty. Like, I don't even think it's close. Like, shout out the Gold Tops. The Gold Tops are cool. I get it. Cherry Sunburst, we get it. Jimmy Page, we got it. They're cool. They're cool. Nothing is as fucking good. You're not gonna tell me anything looks as cool as the Black Beauty. Get the fuck out of here. The Black Beauty is the fucking one of the coolest looking guitars ever made. Like, and imagine back fucking in '54 when that axe first came out. Crazy.
About Les Paul and what some of the
especially guys, I'm sure he's gonna get into it, so I don't really want to get into it. I'm already rambling enough as it is, but like, guys, you gotta remember 1954. Think about, if you can happen to picture in your mind, or if you guys happen to know, pre-54 guitars did not come in like the Gold Top was a big, like the fact a gold thing, like gold guitar, like guitars did not come in color. Like obviously the big thing, of course, too, is it's a solid body as opposed to a hollow body, right? But also, guitars did not come in crazy colors back then. That was not a thing. That's why when Fender came out with all those colors, it was so crazy, right? But obviously, this is like, you know, pre the super crazy custom Fender colors. But, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? But the gold, like a Gold Top, and then for them to come up with like the custom and all black with the white and fucking binding and everything. Whoo! Guys,
most prized possessions of the first Gold Top that he used. And the first Black.
Damn, he has both of them? Wow. I wonder if guys, is Tom Doyle still alive? Is he still alive? Does he still own them? That's fucking... Wow. You know, the other day, I was just talking about this with my dad, too. I know I'm all over the place, guys. I was seeing there was Eddie Trunk did an interview with... I'm blanking on the dude's name. He's the owner of the Colts. The team, the Colts. And he owns, like the Strat that Dylan played at Newport. He owns like one of like Jerry Garcia's like main Strat. He owns the fucking the David Gilmour Black Strat, the 0001. He owns that one. Like, he's like a sick guitar collector dude. And but anyways, and I was just talking about that the other day. Like, fuck, like what a crazy collection to have. Les's first Gold Top and Les's Black Beauty kill anything. Just even one of those guitars kills that other fool's entire collection. Like, that's insane to me. I'm just saying, that's insane that he just said but I get it. He fucking knew Les forever. If you guys don't know Tom Doyle was like his guitar tech, and he was like Les's friend for fucking like forever and ever. So that's crazy though. Wow.
Some of the things he had given me, amongst other things, the most prized possessions of the first Gold Top that he used.
Wow.
And the first Black Beauty, which we call the custom, all Black Beauty.
Guys, it's blowing my mind so much, I could literally start fucking crying. Guys, that's so amazing. Oh my God, guys, guys, imagine Les Paul. You not only are you fucking friends with Les Paul, you know, but he literally just gives you the very first Gold Top and the very first fucking Black Beauty. Anybody who's not a guitar player already stopped watching like 10 minutes ago. So I know it's just a guitarist watching. Guys, imagine that shit. Yo, that's crazy.
He gave me both of those guitars to have. and I've had them for all of these years. It's probably close to 40 years for both of these guitars now.
Fucking wow.
And
guys, that shit's literally giving me goosebumps. I'm not even kidding,
how
guys.
can you put a value on them? They're so valuable.
Wow.
This particular
They're
Les
so
Paul-
valuable, there's no value. Like, fuck. I guess the only real value would be if you put it up at auction, right? Whatever it brings, but even then, damn. Look. Because how much do you think one like that would bring? Because if you guys remember, a few years ago, there was one of Mary Ford's like great nephews. He ended up with her Les Paul Custom, the SG. Before they called it the, you guys know what I'm talking about, the white one, the triple pickup. And he ended up selling it at auction. He ended up getting like 150 G's for it, right? So you got to think like how much would fucking something like the first black guys. This is insane.
Guitar is
wow.
really the Mona Lisa, really, of the Les Paul guitar. This is the first custom that was a prototype that Les got. And
guys, I
he
literally want to
slowly
cry right
morphed
now. This is
through the
insane,
years
guys.
to make it what it is today. Without this guitar, the other Les Paul guitars would not have any kind of credence because all of the problems that were in the Gold Top were solved in this guitar. This was the guitar number.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I know I keep pausing, but I just gotta say, I love that he also does not cut the strings from the heads. Because, guys, like I said, throughout my majority of my life, majority of the friends that I've had have been musicians and mostly guitar players. Because, I don't know, for the guitar players, it doesn't mean another guitar player. It's like, hey, we should chill. Hey, it's jam, whatever. Then or at least for me, that's how it's been my whole life. So, like, but I've always heard shit from all people always tell me, like, bro, trim your strings. What the fuck? You gotta looking all crazy on the headstock. Like, fuck, your guitar needs a haircut. I've heard that one a bunch of times. Like, and look. I'm fucking vindicated, guys. Tom fucking Doyle has fucking literally the very first fucking Black Beauty. And look, did he cut the strings out the end? No. All right. All right, I'm vindicated, guys. I know right now on that acoustic, on my acoustic, I had them chopped off, but normally, in general, I fucking hardly ever do. I hardly ever do. If I were to show you my Mustang right now, they're just all over the place.
One Les Paul, a black custom. And
I swear I was gonna say it, bro. I swear I was gonna fucking say that. I swear I was gonna say there's a clip of him. That's that clip from the Les Paul Mary Ford show that they used to have, where he's playing, where he's doing Alabama Bound. Obviously they're miming. He's not literally recording or playing live, but I'm saying I remember he used that on on one of the episodes. Yeah, where they do Alabama Bound and Darktown Strutter's Ball.
One Les Paul, a black custom. And Les Paul used this extensively on the Listerine commercials. And Les only asked about two colors, and that was gold and black. And this was the one to say, Les, we made the black one with all of the changes that you wanted. Now this is the guitar. And being number one Les Paul custom, you can see this guitar as it morphed. He would change it constantly, looking for that perfect sound. So one week he would have just a pickguard covering. There would be no pickup that you could see on the front, or we call neck pickup. You did not even know he had a pickup there. Then he had a P90 in the back here, and that pickguard covered this whole area except the P90.
Facts.
He then changed the controls. He chopped this section out with Wally Kamen, his brother-in-law, and changed all of this to be everything balanced controls being low impedance. So that was one of the major morphs that he did so he could record directly into the board.
Yep. Crazy, right? It's crazy, right? He did that himself. He came up with that shit himself. And if you guys ever seen in the 70s, they came out with, Gibson did the Les Paul, what the fuck was it called? The Recording. It was called a Recording, I want to say. I could be wrong on the name. You guys know which one though. It's the one that Les played from like the 70s on. Like that's the one he would always play. It had an XLR input. Because he was like super about low impedance, and like he didn't like the high impedance thing of standard guitar. So it had literally an XLR input. But on the top though, not on the bottom where you would think to plug it in, it was like on the top. And it had like a slanted pickup, almost like the bridge pickup on the Strat. But it was like a humble. Guys, this is insane.
Different vibrolas.
This is crazy.
And one of them that he used on this guitar, which I have, is the Vibrola that was made by Rickenbacker.
Wow.
And he had those on his original clunker guitars also.
Wow.
On
And
this
he
guitar,
owns
put
those
a
too.
nickel
Wow.
or chrome vibrola instead of the Bigsby. The Bigsby came later.
Fucking wow, guys.
The original brick.
Guys, and I'm sorry if I'm not getting it home enough to sit and driving the whole part. Guys, I have a guitar on my fucking arm, guys. Literally my entire. I know this channel is like me reacting to like pop music mostly, and I'm doing like a lot of Brazilian music, and I'm super into battle rap. But guys, this is literally guys, I got a guitar and I got a girl on my arm. What do you think my fucking life revolves around? You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, this is fucking amazing to me, guys. Like, I'm not just like trying to hype this. Guys, this is so insane. This is so fucking insane.
Bridge on this guitar was
Can't believe I never saw this video.
certainly a great bridge because it was a tune-o-matic, but Les decided to put posts in it that were twice or three times the size of those posts, so he would drive the sound into the top.
Yeah.
And
That's the great thing about Les. I don't keep pausing it, guys. That's the great thing about Les too, though. Is like, if you guys know about Les, he never stopped. Like, from when he was a kid all the way up to the end, he never fucking stopped fucking with his stuff. He was always like, you know, fucking like there was like a tinkerer. You know, like a super old school word, right? But he was like a tinkerer. He was, you know what I mean? He was just a fucking extremely fucking creative, extremely fucking curious dude who would learn anything just to get it to be exactly how he wanted it. It wasn't right. The sound wasn't right. We got to do whatever it takes, however many years it takes. We're gonna get that sound right. We need the right sound, like, right? Like that. Even the documentary that they made about him was called Chasing Sound because he was always chasing sound. Like he was always like chasing that sound. Like, guys. All right, let me shut up, guys. This is gonna be like a fucking 2-hour video, guys. Les is literally the best, guys. If you guys, please, guys, if you have not heard him, please go put on some Les Paul. Put on Les Paul and Mary Ford. Please go put on fucking Les Paul Trio. Go fucking. I'm telling you, after that he didn't record for a while, but then he came back. He came back heavy with the fucking albums he did with Chet Atkins, Guitar Monsters, and Chester and Lester, guys. As a matter of fact, too, Chet Atkins shouts out Lenny Bro. Speaking of Lenny Bro earlier, they do a song, "I'm Your Biggest Fan," and on that one, Chet Atkins like he starts naming a bunch of guitar players, and he's like, "I like Lenny Bro." Guys, we gotta come back with the Lenny marathon. Let me not even get into that.
by you doing that, he would have much more sustain. He was looking for sustain, but he didn't play with distortion. Remember, he worked his whole life to get distortion out. And this is why he developed these pickups, these low impedance pickups.
Yep.
He wanted to be more in control of walking up to a microphone, and he decided to do the unique invention of running the cables through the guitar, creating a jack.
Oh, wasn't I just
right
saying
on the
that?
top of the XLR.
Dude, didn't I just say that? That's crazy. I didn't know he did it to that guitar too, though. That's crazy. I had no idea he did that to his Black Beauty. Wow, he did that to his very first Black Beauty. So he super fucking just morphed that guitar throughout the years. Love it. Crazy. I had no idea. I was just talking about I think it was the recording model. I could be wrong, but all you gearheads out there, if anyone gearheads are watching, you know what I'm talking about.
That he could put a gooseneck in and have a microphone so he could talk and play the guitar, and that was a very unique idea. He had a volume control right here to turn the volume of the mic down if he wanted to. This was pickup selection here, but this was the volume control for the mic. Les would chop out the inside of the area between the pickups so he could move these pickups either slanted or put them close together, rewind them to see if it made a different sound. And so in order to do that, you had to chop out this whole section from here to there. There's no wood in between there except a little bit in the back.
Wow, yo! All right, this is literally just for the guitars. Guys, look at this. No way. With the pick guard removed is crazy. Wow. Okay. What a trip. Damn. Great. And that's the thing too about Les too, even though, you know, I mean, his whole career and obviously his name is so associated with the guitars that I've known so many people who have a Les Paul guitar and they never heard Les Paul, which is crazy to me, but I get it because the music's so much older, and I get not being able to get into that music. It's not. Most people who play Les Paul are into fucking like blues rock and fucking metal, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe once in a while you might see like other genre type dudes play a Les Paul, but in general, you know what I'm saying, it's really, you're gonna see blues rock guys, and the fucking, like, some metal dudes. Even then, not really. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about, but like, my point is like, it's crazy because they're so associated with just a regular humbucker or a PAF, but when you think about like Les on his Les Pauls, like, they were still fucking with the P90s back then, you know? And I don't know, guys, I'm all over the place, guys. This video is so insane to me, guys. This is one of the fucking coolest videos I ever seen in my entire fucking life, guys. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm recording my reaction to this. This is fucking amazing. This is insane, guys. I don't know if anybody is watching this and you're not a guitar player, but if this might be like all like a bunch of nonsense to you, but guys, this is the coolest shit I ever seen in my fucking life. This is so fucking cool, guys.
But that gave him the ability to move these pickups any way he wanted. Inventing was the most important aspect.
Wow, that's really crazy. Hold up, yeah, because look, since it's completely fucking drilled out, all he has to do is lift those up and then put the pickup there if he wants, or put it there, or there, or there, or there, or there, or right there, or right there. You know, that's actually really, really crazy. Damn, fucking Les, right? That's really, really crazy.
But that gave them.
Because guys, if you're not a guitar player, generally it wouldn't be like that. There would be a piece of wood in between. Generally, you only cut out the space just enough for this pickup, for the pickup. You only ever cut out the space just to fit the pickup. That's it. You don't ever cut out in between. So cutting out in between so you could just put it wherever you want, that's crazy.
The ability to move these pickups any way he wanted.
Yeah.
Inventing was the most important aspect of his life at that point because he wanted to give the sound that he had on his recordings to the average guitar player, and that became the guitar that he
That's what I was talking about.
The Les Paul recording.
The recording! Guys, I swear I'd never seen this video before, guys. Wasn't I just rambling about the... Guys, I'm just a huge Les Paul fan. Like, I'm a huge fuck... I know I have a Strat on my arm, but I am a big Les Paul... Like, I'm a huge Les Paul fan, guys. That's crazy. That's the one I was talking about, the recording.
And that became the guitar that he called the Les Paul recording. We have a master volume control here. We have just a... that's actually a switch. It looked like a control, but it's actually a switch.
For what?
For phasing.
Ah.
He has another control here, which is actually controlling another part of a transformer that he has in here, so he could dial in whether he wanted 50 ohms, 200 ohms,
oh wow,
500 ohms, or 600 ohms.
Wow.
He has no tone control in this guitar at this time.
Wow.
He's going directly into the board through here.
Wow. Just
Actually, he has a...
yep. Probably because it's for recording. He's just shaping it with the whatever EQs, right? How interesting. No tone control. How fucking interesting. Wow.
Another thing I should point out, this would be the low impedance out right here. This is the original output for high impedance, but this is the low impedance out.
Okay.
So this cable would accept the microphone feed and the amplifier feed with a Y going into two channels of an amplifier.
Yeah.
What he was looking for was...
How interesting that he didn't have a tone control in there, right? That fucking thing must sound bright as fuck then when you plug it in. Like, it's gotta sound... It's good, you mean? Because there's no... You mean? So it's got no fucking potentiometer fucking cap in the thing. It's gotta be bright as hell. Crazy.
A clear, beautiful bell tone sound that it would just melt you. And when he would play the guitar, he would talk about mothering the notes. And these pickups were the thing that could mother those notes. He would just lay on that note forever, and it would just give a beautiful tone. Well, now, here comes the rock and roll guys.
Bloomfield, yo, guys, we have to react to some Michael fucking Bloomfield on this channel, guys. As a matter of fact, you know what we gotta do? One of my favorite albums ever, even though I've heard it before, but we still gotta react to it. Guys, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, the first album, and East West. And if you guys ever heard the demos that he did, those demos that he did before that, before even Butterfield Blues Band, don't say I don't love you, baby. Don't say I ain't your man. You guys ever heard those? Guys, we got to do some Mike Bloomfield on here. Mike Bloomfield is one of the most underrated guitarists, but everybody who knows Mike Bloomfield knows he's the shit, but just not enough people know him, I guess. Maybe not underrated. I'll say Mike Bloomfield is one of the most amazing, not well known, actually, I should say, not well known. He's not underrated. Everybody who knows Mike Bloomfield knows he's one of the greats of all fucking time. but I feel like not enough people know about Mike Bloomfield. We got to do some Mike Bloomfield reactions on this channel,
Oh
guys.
man, I'm gonna rip the speaker
Damn.
in my amplifier. I'm gonna hit the guitar as hard as I can with a strong pickup, and I'm gonna create distortion because I need something else to help me make a sound that I feel would be more apropos for the times. And that was a raunchy sound.
Did I just read something about, not Page, about Peter Green before that? I think I just read something about one of Peter Green's, like Peter Green's like main Les Paul just went up for sale, or it was for sale. I forgot what the fuck. I just read something about it. Guys, if anybody knows the story I'm talking about, let me know. You know what the fuck I'm thinking. I'm all fucking lit right now.
Well, Bo Diddley was one of those guys too. But Les realized that he and Mary could not really compete with that. You developed the 8-track recorder. You developed multiple recordings with cell sync, which is called selective synchronization, which is what the 8-track eventually had on it.
No.
So that you had to develop another boards to run that 8-track. He did all of that.
It's insane.
To create a beautiful bell-like sound. Now, the kids come along, and he can't compete with that because how can you be at that level of beauty of sound and go down and put distortion back into your sound and try to be a kid? And then he realized, you know what? They are kids looking just like I was a kid, looking for something. And he realized it's not bad at all. They're still buying Les Paul guitars.
Alright, that was a weird fucking... that was a weird ending, the way they edited it. They edited it. Yo, crazy. Guys, we gotta fucking give it up for that. Guys, was that not one of the coolest fucking guitar videos you ever seen in your fucking life? Wow. Wow, damn, rest in peace, Les. Damn, it's fucking... I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, Tom Doe's still alive, right? Tell me he's still alive, right? Alright, he just posted a day ago. Alright, good. Alright, good. Damn, so I mean, I'm sure he still owns them then. Wow, that's fucking, that literally, guys, right there, that blew my mind, guys. That is my favorite reaction I've done on this channel. That is the coolest thing I've fucking seen. Guys, it's one of the coolest videos I ever fucking seen. Wow. Wow. I didn't know a lot of that shit. Like, I never seen it, like, without the pick guard. I didn't know that he had it drilled out like that. That's crazy. That's really, and I didn't know that he had put the fucking XLR input on that, and then it started on that one. I didn't know any of that shit. Damn. That was really fucking, guys. That was real, guys. Guys, shout out to the subs. And big shout out to all the guitar players. Fuck. All the musicians, actually, all musicians in general. Shout out to all the musicians. I don't just play guitar. Obviously, I got a bunch of instruments. But, guys, I mean, guitar is my main thing. So, shout out to the guitar players. Guys, my music with my real channel with my music with me playing guitar, that's in the description. And, yeah, we'll be back, guys. We'll be back with some more Les Paul videos, clearly.